Every great achievement begins with one simple but powerful decision: to take control of your life. But here's the thing, success doesn't just happen. It's not a result of one big breakthrough or a stroke of luck. Success is the result of the small, consistent actions you take every day, and more importantly, the decisions you make when the world slows down, when the distractions fade, and when you're left alone with your thoughts. Your nighttime routine, the hours just before you close your eyes, is where your future is shaped. We live in a world that's obsessed with the hustle. The early mornings, the nonstop grind, the hustle culture that tells you to keep pushing, keep striving, keep working. But let me tell you something, what you do after the workday ends is just as important, if not more. Those quiet, sacred hours before sleep are your opportunity to reset, refocus, and lay the foundation for tomorrow's success. This isn't just about winding down. It's about using the final moments of your day to reflect on your progress, plan your next steps, disconnect from distractions, and recharge your mind and body. The most successful people in the world understand this truth. They've mastered the art of using their nights to prepare for greatness. And now it's your turn. In the next few moments, I'm going to share with you the nighttime habits that can transform your life. These are simple, actionable steps you can take tonight that will begin to shift the course of your future. These habits aren't complicated. They don't require any special skill or talent. What they do require is commitment. The commitment to show up for yourself, to invest in your future, and to understand that every small decision you make tonight can change the course of your life tomorrow. So, if you're ready to stop letting your evenings slip away and start using them to create the life you've always dreamed of, stay with me, because it all starts right here, right now. Let's dive into the power of your nighttime routine and unlock the secret to success that begins when the world goes quiet. Part 1, reflect on your day, the power of journaling. When it comes to achieving success, the small things you do every day matter more than you might think. There's no magic formula, no one-size-fits-all trick. It's the daily routines, the consistent habits that ultimately determine the direction of your life. And a lot of the time, the most successful people are successful because of the small, seemingly insignificant things they do when the world quiets down and they're left alone with themselves. The evening hours, after the day has passed, are where true success starts to be built. What you do in the quiet of the night, just before you rest your head on your pillow, shapes your tomorrow. The night routine is something most people overlook, but it holds incredible power. If you want to be successful, you can't afford to skip the last few hours of the day. There's a reason that highly successful people use their nights to reflect, plan, disconnect, and refocus. The power is in the details of your nightly habits. And when you pay attention to these moments, they can transform your life. Take a moment to think about your own evenings. How much of that time is spent aimlessly scrolling through social media, watching TV, or trying to unwind in ways that don't truly refresh you? Maybe you feel like you're too busy to think about it. Maybe you tell yourself, I'll deal with tomorrow. But the truth is, you're robbing yourself of an incredible opportunity to lay the groundwork for a better future. One of the most effective things you can do with your time at night is to reflect on the day. This is the moment to slow down, breathe, and take stock of where you've been. It's not just about looking back, it's about learning from what you did. Think about your actions, the decisions you made, and the ways you spent your time. Were they in line with where you want to go? What worked? What didn't? This reflection is powerful because it allows you to adjust your course bit by bit, day by day. Highly successful people understand the value of this reflection. They don't let the day slip away without learning something from it. Every mistake becomes a lesson. Every success becomes a building block for the future. This is why journaling is a game changer. The act of putting your thoughts down on paper, no matter how simple it might seem, is a way to organize your mind. It helps you clear out the clutter and focus on the things that really matter. What did you accomplish? What do you need to improve? What are you grateful for? This simple habit of journaling every night can create massive changes over time. When you write down your thoughts, you start to see patterns, connections, and areas of improvement that you might have missed before. You begin to understand yourself better, and that understanding is the first step toward achieving your goals. But reflecting isn't enough. If all you do is look back, you risk becoming stuck in the past. That's why successful people don't just reflect, they plan. They know that the night before is the perfect time to set the intention for tomorrow. You can't leave your future to chance. You have to intentionally set yourself up for success by planning your next day the night before. Planning your day the night before is one of the most effective habits you can develop. You see, your mind is clearer, your energy is fresher, and your focus is sharper right before you go to bed. If you wait until the morning to figure out what needs to be done, you're already behind. You waste precious time deciding where to start, and that mental energy could have been used to execute. Instead, take a few minutes to sit down and lay out what tomorrow will look like. What are your priorities? What tasks need to get done? How can you structure your day to ensure you're making progress toward your bigger goals? When you make this a habit, you'll be amazed at how much more productive and focused you feel the next day. The morning won't feel so chaotic. You won't start your day feeling rushed and uncertain. Instead, you'll hit the ground running, knowing exactly what needs to be done and how you're going to do it. And you'll feel a sense of control over your time and your life. Now, another crucial piece of the night routine that so many people ignore is disconnecting from technology. The modern world is full of distractions, and many of those distractions are wrapped up in screens. From the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed, you're being bombarded with information, notifications, and messages. This constant connection can drain your mental energy and make it harder to sleep, focus, and be present in your own life. The most successful people understand the importance of disconnecting. They don't let their phones, social media, or constant notifications control their evening. They know that in order to recharge and refocus, they need time away from the screen. This is why they create a digital detox in the evening hours. It's a chance to step back from the noise and distractions of the world and focus on themselves, their thoughts, and their intention. By disconnecting from technology, they create space for relaxation, deep thinking, and true rest. It's not just about avoiding distractions, it's about creating an environment conducive to rest and rejuvenation. Restful sleep is essential for high performance. You need your body to rest, recharge, and recover so that you can show up the next day at your best. If you're always plugged into technology, your mind never truly has a chance to relax. It's constantly processing information and staying engaged. Even when you're trying to sleep, a relaxing environment is key to getting the rest you need. Successful people know that creating a peaceful, calming atmosphere in the evening helps them wind down. Whether it's dimming the lights, reading a book, or practicing a few moments of deep breathing, they make sure their environment supports their need for rest. They understand that sleep isn't just about closing your eyes. It's about giving your mind and body the space to recover so you can wake up ready to take on the world. Finally, successful people end their day with gratitude and visualization. They know that how you end your day sets the tone for the next. Gratitude is a powerful tool because it shifts your focus from what you don't have to what you already have. It trains your mind to see the positive in every situation, even the challenges. When you end your day by reflecting on the things you're grateful for, you create a mindset of abundance. You recognize your blessings and feel more at peace with where you are. Visualization is another tool that successful people use to prime their minds for success. Before they close their eyes, they take a few moments to picture their goals, their future, and the steps they need to take to get there. This practice of visualization aligns their thoughts with their actions, and it keeps them motivated even when the road ahead seems long. The night is where everything begins. The success you experience tomorrow is directly tied to the choices you make tonight. Whether you're reflecting, planning, disconnecting, resting, or practicing gratitude, these small habits add up over time to create big changes. So if you want to be successful, start by looking at how you spend your evenings. These are the moments that set the foundation for everything that comes next. Embrace them and let them work for you, because the night is your time to create the future you want. Part 2. Plan your tomorrow. Set clear intentions. As the night falls, many people give in to distractions, to the pull of their devices, to mindless scrolling, or simply to the habit of drifting from one thought to the next without any real direction. But successful people know that the night is a critical part of their success formula, and they don't waste it. They don't let the final hours of the day slip by without putting their energy into things that will improve their lives. They don't leave their progress to chance. Instead, they take purposeful action in those moments to ensure they're ready for what's coming next. You see, it's not about being busy, it's about being productive. The world is filled with people who stay busy, running from task to task, but they're not always making progress. It's easy to get caught up in the noise and the distractions, but those who understand the power of a good nighttime routine know that it's about investing time in what truly matters. It's about taking the time to recharge and refocus, about making sure that when you wake up tomorrow, you're ready to move forward no matter what obstacles you might face. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's not an accident or a result of good luck. It's the outcome of consistency, discipline, and habits, those quiet, steady actions that happen behind the scenes when no one else is watching. And when it comes to achieving success, there's no time more important than the time you spend in those final hours before you go to bed. Think about it for a second. What do you do in the last hour of your day? Are you giving yourself time to prepare for tomorrow? Are you setting yourself up for success? Are you reflecting on the things you did right today, learning from your mistakes, and identifying areas for growth? Or are you just passing the time, letting your thoughts wander, and slipping into bed with a mind full of clutter? Highly successful people don't leave their success to chance, and neither should you. They use their evenings as an opportunity to focus their energy on things that align with their goals. Instead of mindlessly watching TV or browsing through social media, they intentionally choose how they want to spend that time, ensuring it's spent in a way that serves their bigger vision. Think about your goals for a moment. What do you want to achieve? What kind of person do you want to become? Whatever that vision is, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. But every action you take today, no matter how small, will bring you one step closer to making that vision a reality. Your success will be the sum of all those little decisions you make along the way. And the evening hours, those quiet moments before you close your eyes, are a powerful opportunity to make those decisions count. If you've been struggling to make progress, or if you found yourself stuck in a cycle of distractions, now is the time to change. Start by being more intentional about how you use your evenings. Commit to creating a routine that sets you up for success. This doesn't mean you need to follow some rigid schedule, or do things exactly the way someone else does it. But it does mean being mindful of how you spend your time, being deliberate about the actions you take, and making sure you're investing in yourself every single night. The time you spend reflecting, planning, disconnecting, and preparing for tomorrow is valuable. It's time that sets you apart from everyone else who just lets the night slip away. Those who take control of their evenings are the ones who wake up the next morning with purpose, energy, and focus. They don't waste time deciding what to do next. They already know. They've planned for it. They've set clear intentions. And because they've taken the time to rest and recharge, they're ready to take on whatever challenges the day might bring. And it's important to remember that while your nightly routine might look different from someone else's, the key is consistent. You have to make these habits a part of your everyday life, no matter how busy you are, no matter how tired you might feel. It's about creating a system that works for you, something you can rely on, something that you can trust to guide you towards your goals. This isn't about perfection. It's about showing up every day and taking the right steps toward becoming the person you want to be. If you want to achieve great things, you need to be willing to put in the work even when no one else is watching. The nighttime is your time to do just that, to reflect on your progress, plan for your future, disconnect from distractions, and set your mind and body up for success. Remember, the most successful people in the world aren't necessarily the smartest, the luckiest, or the most talented. They're the ones who consistently show up day after day, making small but powerful decisions that add up over time. They take advantage of the quiet moments in the evening, when the world slows down and the distractions fade away. And if you want to join them, you have to do the same. Make your evenings count. Make them your time to prepare for greatness. As you continue to develop your own nighttime routine, be patient with yourself. It takes time to build new habits, and it's normal to face challenges along the way. But don't let that discourage you. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. Every evening you invest in yourself brings you closer to the person you want to become. Keep showing up, keep reflecting, keep planning, and soon enough you'll see the results of those quiet, consistent actions. In the end, it's not about the big, flashy moments that lead to success. It's the quiet, steady moments in between. The night is where you get to reset, refocus, and recharge. The choices you make in those final hours set the tone for the entire day that follows. And if you can master your evenings, you can master your life. Because success doesn't start in the morning. It starts the night before. So the next time the day comes to a close, ask yourself, how am I using this time? Am I reflecting on my day? Am I planning for tomorrow? Am I creating an environment that supports my success? If you can answer yes to these questions, you'll be amazed at the transformation that begins to happen in your life. Don't waste the night. Make it count. Part 3, disconnect from technology, a digital detox. The quiet hours of the evening are not just the end of the day. They're the beginning of your next. What you do in these final moments before you sleep has the potential to shape your future. If you approach the night with intention, with the mindset that these hours matter, you'll begin to see your life take a turn in the right direction. When you reflect, plan, disconnect, and prepare for rest, you're building the foundation for tomorrow's success. And that doesn't happen. It happens because you've decided consciously and deliberately that you will not let these valuable hours slip away without purpose. The most successful people know that consistency in these small actions adds up to monumental results over time. They don't take their evenings for granted because they know that every night is an opportunity to reset, realign, and move forward. The act of planning your next day the night before is a game changer. It doesn't have to be elaborate or complex. It's as simple as taking a few moments to prioritize what's most important for tomorrow. It's about writing down your goals, organizing your tasks, and setting a clear intention for how you will spend your time. It might feel like a small thing in the moment, but it can make all the difference. Imagine waking up the next day knowing exactly where you need to focus your energy. Imagine starting your morning with a sense of purpose, already equipped with a plan for success. By planning ahead, you're already setting yourself up to hit the ground running. It's not just about getting things done, it's about getting the right things done. Successful people don't waste their time on tasks that don't move them closer to their goals. They know that their time is valuable, and they're deliberate about how they use it. When you take the time to plan your day in advance, you eliminate the guesswork. You remove the stress of figuring out what to do next, and you can jump straight into the work that matters most. But the real magic happens when you disconnect from distractions. If you think about it, the last few hours of your day should be the most peaceful and restorative. And yet, for many, they become the most chaotic. The temptation to check emails, scroll through social media, or watch just one more episode is strong. But these distractions can steal your focus, your energy, and ultimately your peace of mind. Successful people recognize that the evening is their time to recharge, and that means disconnecting from the constant noise of the digital world. It's not just about turning off your phone, it's about turning off the outside world so that you can reconnect with yourself. Disconnecting from technology in the evening allows you to be more present, to focus on what really matters, your thoughts, your intentions, and your ability to rest. When you disconnect, you give yourself permission to wind down and create an environment that promotes relaxation. Think about it. How often do you find yourself staring at a screen right up until you close your eyes? This not only disrupts your sleep, but it also prevents your mind from fully unwinding. The best thing you can do is create an atmosphere that promotes peace and quiet. Dim the lights, put away your phone, and let your mind settle. When you make this a habit, you'll find that your sleep becomes deeper, more restorative, and your energy will be replenished for the challenges of tomorrow. Rest is not something you can afford to take lightly. In a world that celebrates hustle, it's easy to believe that success is all about working non-stop. But the truth is, you can't give your best if you're not well rested. Your body and mind need time to recover. When you neglect your need for sleep, you're only robbing yourself of the energy, clarity, and focus that's required to perform at your best. That's why the way you end your day is just as important as how you start it. A relaxing nighttime routine that promotes restful sleep is essential for peak performance. Successful people understand that they can't afford to burn out. They know that sleep is part of the equation. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. When you take the time to wind down, your body and mind are able to recover, and you wake up the next day feeling refreshed and ready to tackle the challenges ahead. But even as you prepare your body for rest, your mind doesn't have to stop working. Successful people often end their day with gratitude and visualization. These simple practices are powerful tools that can shift your mindset and prepare you mentally for the future. Gratitude allows you to focus on what's good in your life, even when things aren't perfect. It helps you cultivate a mindset of abundance, where you recognize the blessings that are already present, rather than fixating on what's missing. Visualization is another powerful tool. By spending a few minutes visualizing your success, you create a mental roadmap for the future. You picture yourself achieving your goals, overcoming challenges, and becoming the person you want to be. This mental rehearsal primes your brain for success. It's not just wishful thinking, it's setting the stage for your actions the next day. When you end your day by visualizing your goals, you reinforce your commitment to them and align your subconscious mind with your desires. When you make these practices a regular part of your nighttime routine, you'll notice a shift in your mindset. You'll start each day with more focus, more clarity, and more motivation. The morning won't feel like a scramble. It'll feel like a continuation of the work you've already done the night before. The power of your evening routine can't be overstated. It's in these final hours that you lay the groundwork for tomorrow's success. By reflecting on your day, planning ahead, disconnecting from distractions, focusing on rest, and practicing gratitude and visualization, you position yourself to achieve your goals. These habits don't require a lot of time or effort, but they do require consistency. And over time, the small actions you take each night will compound into massive results. When you take control of your nights, you take control of your life. The evenings are the perfect time to reset, recharge, and refocus. They're your opportunity to prepare for the challenges of tomorrow and to ensure that you're moving in the right direction every single day. The most successful people in the world know this, and that's why they make their evenings count. So ask yourself, how will you spend your evenings from now on? Will you let them slip away, or will you use them to shape your future? The choice is yours. But remember, it's in these quiet moments when the world slows down that your success begins. It starts with you, how you reflect, how you plan, how you disconnect, how you rest, and how you visualize your future. And when you make these practices a habit, you'll be amazed at how quickly your life begins to change. Make your nights count, and you'll watch your days transform. Success isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart, and it all starts in the evening. Part 4, cultivate a relaxing environment. Focus on restful sleep. As you begin to embrace the power of your nighttime routine, you'll start to notice something truly remarkable. There's a shift that happens within you. It's subtle at first, but over time, it becomes impossible to ignore. Your days begin to feel more purposeful. You start waking up with a sense of direction. You're not just moving through your day on autopilot anymore. You're actively creating the life you want. And it's all because you've decided to take control of the hours before you sleep. The success you're after isn't as far away as you might think. It's right there, within your reach, waiting for you to claim it. But it's not going to come from one big breakthrough. It's going to come from the small, consistent actions you take every day, especially in the evenings, when you set the tone for the day ahead. This is where the magic happens, where real change begins. And this change doesn't require a dramatic transformation overnight. It's about small incremental shifts that add up over time. It's the power of repetition, of making small adjustments every evening that build momentum and lead to big results. There's a quote that says, "Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out." The key word here is repeated. It's about consistency. No single action will change your life overnight. But when you make reflection, an intentional rest a habit, something you do every single evening, you'll start to see the difference. It's like stacking small wins day after day until they compound into something greater than you ever imagined. One of the most empowering aspects of this practice is that you're in control. You have the ability to shape your life through the simple actions you take at the end of each day. Nobody else can do this for you. Your success depends on your ability to show up for yourself, to make the time to reflect, to plan, and to invest in your own growth. Think about the people you admire most. Whether they're entrepreneurs, artists, athletes, or leaders, one thing they all have in common is a commitment to their own personal development. And that doesn't happen by accident. It happens because they've built strong habits, habits that support their vision, that help them grow, and that set them up for success. And those habits don't just happen during the day. They start the night before. They take a moment to reflect on what went well, what didn't, and what they can do better. They think about tomorrow and how they can approach it with clarity and focus. They rest and recharge so they can give their best the next day. And they finish their day with gratitude, knowing that they're on the path to something greater. By adopting these same practices, you're stepping into the same mindset as those successful individuals. You're no longer leaving your success to chance. You're actively creating it one evening at a time. And over time, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. It won't happen overnight, but it will happen as long as you stay committed to the process. The key is to make your evenings count. They are more powerful than you might think. Like, as you lay the groundwork for tomorrow, you'll start to see your life moving in the direction of your dreams. But this doesn't just happen by wishful thinking. It happens because you've made a choice to reflect, to plan, to disconnect from distractions, to rest, and to visualize success. Those simple choices will create a ripple effect throughout every area of your life. So ask yourself, how much longer are you going to wait before you take action? The time to start is now, right now. Your next level of success is waiting for you, and it begins with what you do tonight. If you commit to this routine, to this process, you'll see just how quickly your life begins to transform. And it won't just be a change in your career or dot your goals. It will be a change in the way you think, in the way you approach challenges, and in the way you see yourself. Every step you take now, no matter how small, will build momentum toward your ultimate vision. And it all starts with one decision, the decision to make your evenings as intentional as your days. When you prioritize your nighttime routine, you're saying to yourself, I am committed to my growth. I am committed to my success. I am in control of my future. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of excitement and clarity. Imagine knowing exactly what you need to do and how to do it. Imagine waking up energized and ready to take on the day with a mindset of gratitude and determination. That's the power of a strong nighttime routine. It doesn't just change your nights, it changes your days and ultimately your life. So tonight, before you go to sleep, take a few moments to reflect. Think about what you accomplished today and what you can improve on tomorrow. Write down your goals, make a plan for the day ahead, and disconnect from the distractions that rob you of peace. Set the stage for tomorrow's success and go to bed with a sense of confidence, knowing that you're doing the work to create the life you want. As you continue this practice night after night, you'll see just how powerful consistency can be. Your dreams are closer than you think, and they begin with the choices you make in these quiet moments before you close your eyes. Don't let another night slip by without putting in the work. Your future self will thank you for it. Keep showing up, keep reflecting, and keep planning, and soon enough, you'll see your life unfolding in ways you never thought possible. The evening is yours. Take it, make it count, and watch your life transform one night at a time. Part 5, Gratitude and Visualization. End your day on a positive note. As you continue to embrace this powerful nighttime routine, you'll begin to notice something truly remarkable, the subtle yet profound impact it has on every area of your life. It might not be immediately obvious, but over time, the results start to compound in ways you never expected. Small, consistent actions done night after night have a powerful ripple effect, reaching far beyond just the hours you spend before bed. They start to shape the way you approach every single day. You might find that you're waking up with a clearer sense of purpose. Your mornings aren't rushed or chaotic anymore because you've already prepared the night before. You're not scrambling to figure out what to do next. You have a plan. You know what needs to be done, and you're mentally ready to tackle the day. That feeling of being in control, of having a clear direction, is a game changer. You no longer feel like you're just reacting to life. You're taking the lead. In addition, you'll begin to feel a stronger sense of confidence. When you take the time to reflect on your day, to plan for tomorrow, and to disconnect from distractions, you're not just taking care of your body and mind, you're also building self-trust. You're proving to yourself that you can create a routine that serves your goals and that you're capable of sticking to it night after night. The more consistent you are with your evening routine, the more you reinforce the belief that you are in control of your life and your future. That confidence will carry you into your days with a new level of clarity and focus. You'll approach challenge with more resilience because you know you've already put in the effort to set yourself up for success. When the inevitable obstacles arise, you'll handle them with calm and determination, knowing that you're well prepared. What's more, your mental and emotional energy will start to shift. As you reflect on your day each night, you'll get better at managing your thoughts and emotions. You won't allow frustration or stress to build up unchecked. You'll notice patterns in your behavior, your reactions, and your mindset. And by identifying them, you'll become more intentional about how you respond to challenges in the future. It's like having a personal growth journal that tracks your progress, but it's happening naturally as part of your evening routine. Another thing that becomes apparent is how much more restful and rejuvenating your sleep becomes. As you remove the distractions, clear your mind, and focus on your body's need for rest, your sleep quality improves. Instead of tossing and turning or struggling to fall asleep, you'll find yourself drifting off with ease, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and your future. And when you wake up in the morning, your body will feel more rested, your mind sharper, and your focus heightened. This is the power of intentional rest, a vital component of any successful routine. The true magic of these small nightly rituals, however, lies in their ability to push you toward your bigger goals. It's easy to think that success is about making big, dramatic changes. But the truth is, it's often the small, consistent actions, the habits you practice day after day, that ultimately lead to extraordinary. Your nighttime routine is where the work of tomorrow begins, and over time, that work compounds, creating momentum that will carry you to your highest aspirations. As you reflect, plan, disconnect, rest, and visualize, you're actively designing the future you want to create. Every evening becomes an investment in your future success. You're no longer letting the night slip away. You're using it as a tool to shape the life you want. And as the days go by, you'll look back and see just how far you've come, one evening at a time. Now, you might be wondering, how can you stay consistent with this? How do you make sure this becomes a lasting habit, something you don't just do for a few days or weeks, but something that becomes ingrained in your life? The key is to start small and be patient with yourself. You don't have to overhaul your entire routine all at once. Start by committing to just one or two of the practices. Maybe it's journaling your thoughts or planning your day ahead. Once you get comfortable with that, gradually add more elements into your routine, disconnecting from technology, practicing gratitude, focusing on rest. Build it slowly and steadily, and let it become part of your natural rhythm. The key is consistency. Over time, you'll find that this routine becomes second nature to you, and you'll see just how powerful these small actions can be. Remember, success isn't just built in the day. It starts with the decisions you make tonight. Your evening routine is the foundation for everything that comes tomorrow. Reflect, plan, disconnect, rest, and visualize your success. Make your nights count, and you'll see how those small actions compound into big results. The future you want begins right now, in the quiet moments before you close your eyes. So take control, build your routine, and wake up ready to conquer the world. It's all in your hands.